68. We're headed towards the highway now. 1050. Big 1050.
Somebody get their patrol car.
10-4.
One right hallway. Go ahead, sir.
Casting on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've
10-4, go ahead, sir.
never help you out. 'Cause I'm done
Currently at 3052 at the North
Both of these
State
are
Trooper
in.
office.
So we'll see how it goes. I'll be testing it tomorrow morning.
You know your car's still right here?
10-4, I'll be en route.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, guys. Here we are, back on duty. It is hard to control while cruise control is on. It's actually quite interesting. That car just like slammed on its brakes, man. Stupid local. Tired of these locals around here.
How's
Hey,
it
sir.
going, man?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just to let you know, you are welcome to use said vehicle to my 3 o'clock position.
Ooh.
So, state approved it, so you are welcome to use your vehicle.
Nice. Okay. I might,
I pulled mine out.
okay. Might just have to go ahead and do that.
I think you'll have an opportunity to. So they both have the marked and ghosted liveries. So, however you want to run, you're welcome.
All right. So, I like how my pants show up fine in your eyes, but mine not.
Your pants are just weird.
I don't know. If you tune into my body camera, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen the body cam footages before, and they do look kind of weird. But
Yeah.
they work fine on mine.
Yeah, and it works fine for everybody else too. It's just my eyes, so I'm wondering if it's something to deal with my end.
Might be.
It is. Could be something stupid.
Probably something small, something real dumb that you never even think of.
Yep. I might have to. You running that for the rest of the night?
I am.
Okay. I might still run the
Just,
charger for the night and then run that another day.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll just let you know it's open. You want to head out to that 911?
What we got, 911?
We do.
Yep, I can head out to that one.
All right, sounds good.
1 Bravo 17 dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can you show me responding to that 911 call at 7065?
10-4.
One Bravo 17 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Can you show me 1033 attempting to locate a couple climbing on the crane?
10-4.
One Bravo 17 dispatch.
Go ahead.
Can you go ahead and send an additional to my location? I'm gonna have to climb this crane and find out what's going on.
10-4. 1 Adam 88, direct. Send it. Are you able to back up 1 Bravo 17 or no?
I will in a couple minutes.
10-4.
One Bravo 17 dispatch. You can show me out with the 2 suspects at this time.
10-4.
Yeah, it was a busy day at work, so I didn't get a lot of bike riding in.
Hey, ladies.
Oh, hey. Hello.
What are y'all doing up here?
Oh, well, we came up here, see if we could, make it all the way up here without getting scared, and then we were watching the sunset over there, over the
Yeah,
mountains.
man. I dared her to do it and didn't think she would.
But you know what? I made it.
We
All
both
right.
did.
Well, can we make our way back down? Y'all are not supposed to be up here.
Well,
Aw, but the sunset's so pretty from up here.
I know. It's a shame, but
why can't we be up here though?
it's private property. It's belonging to a construction company. And you guys don't work for the construction company, so you're gonna have to make your way back down, please.
Oh, yeah, there was no indication of that because there were no signs. I didn't see any anyway, but
Yeah,
I
they
guess
don't
if-
have it chained off or anything.
Oh, yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to talk to the construction company about. But somebody called in, was afraid that y'all might jump or something. So we're just here for your safety.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't do that. We just, we're daredevils, so we saw the opportunity and thought it would be fun.
I gotcha.
And fun it was.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, let's make our way back down, and we can continue our conversation down there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, ladies first.
go ahead, Nora.
One moment. Let me
Do you want me to go
Yeah.
ahead of you?
yeah, if you could.
Okay.
1 Bravo 17. Unit down below. I got one coming down. Make that 2.
10-4.
Oh. First one's going to be a white female wearing all black. Other one's going to be a white female, pink hair, wearing a dye color.
10-4 copy.
Oh, God, that was close.
Yeah, that was a little close there, sir.
3 X-ray 22 dispatch. Go ahead. You can show me.
We got one female down.
10-4.
And one female down on down on a level here. I'm gonna make sure she's okay.
10-4.
Ma'am, you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay. I just flipped there.
Okay. Good thing you caught yourself there.
Yeah.
Be advised, she's okay. She's on our way down.
Copy.
Careful now.
I'm okay. I just lost my grip.
All right, I was scared for a minute there.
That scared me.
Yeah. I'm hard-headed. I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Going up was a lot easier than coming down, that's for sure.
You know it.
Alright. Alright, so neither one of you belong to the construction company, correct?
No.
No.
Okay. And can I get y'all's IDs, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Miss Harley.
Here you go.
And Miss Torvik. Okay. Boss, I'm gonna go run these names real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Is that your favorite kind?
No, I'm a Goldwing guy, but Harley will suffice.
Well, we get along well, because I brought my Goldwing up, rode up here, and parked.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, ladies. So I spoke with the construction company. They don't want you guys trespassed or anything like that. They're just glad that you're okay. I also asked for you not to do it again, but there will be signs up in the future saying no trespassing, no climbing.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Well, sorry
Okay.
for the trouble. We didn't think that it was, you know, an issue, but we're sorry you had to get called down to deal with it.
Well, that's quite alright, and I'm just glad, everything's fine. Nobody got hurt, so.
Definitely.
Yeah, just a little slip, but I think we're all okay.
Yeah, I had a little
Oh,
slip
yeah.
myself, so.
I was worried I would in these boots.
I guess you were a little more careful because you have those heels on.
Maybe so.
Alright, well, here's your
Well.
IDs back, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said, ladies, check out Wee Wings. They will, or Y Wings, or whatever it's called. I'm sure you'll enjoy the view from there.
For sure,
Yeah,
we'll check it out.
definitely.
Alrighty, ladies. You ladies have a better evening, okay?
Thank
Alright,
you. Y'all
thank
too.
you.
Yep. Take care.
Alright, Sam, let's head back to the bikes.
Sounds good. I'll follow you.
Alright, partner. I think it's just us on the roads right now.
Yeah, I think so. It's funny. Everybody leaves.
Yep. Well, it's alright. Gives us more work, right?
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
Me too. Anything to keep us busy.
Exactly.
Tell me something
Oh, hey.
interesting.
How's it going?
I'm definitely good. Are you good?
Hey.
Ugh,
Oof.
crazy lady.
Yeah. Well, locals around here, man. But yeah, that was phew, man, that was a bit rough. I'm usually not scared of heights, but that scared the crap out of me.
I'll say I was pretty high up there, man. Glad it was you and not me.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I'd have gotten on the megaphone and told them to come down.
I was afraid they wouldn't hear me from up there.
Ah, I got you.
It was pretty high, so.
Sure. Alright, partner. Well, crime's not gonna stop itself.
Yep.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write up a little incident report about the situation and go from there.
Sounds good, brother. Be safe out there.
Yep, you too. Did you just get that notification, Laporta Freeway?
Sup?
Negative.
You know, somebody selling drugs in the area.
10-4.
I'm gonna put it on, put my incident report on hold and go check it out.
Copy that.
party. I'm completely bored with my uptight friends. Yes, I'll bring a few girls. No, no more skinny girls. I'll bring nice sets, okay? Hey, Rocco, it's me. I had the worst food poisoning last night. Totally did this guy I just said.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Oh, hello.
Hey, I wanted to ask a question. If you don't mind.
YouTube. What's up, man?
Are we allowed to post like our live stream somewhere? Is there a
Yeah.
specific-
We have a. So we don't have a bot that lets people. We want people to engage and actually manually type. So yeah, there's the Twitch and the Kick promotion up top, and you can post your individual Discord in your introduction page. We'd love for you to place an intro as well. Like everything's under the like information column.
Okay.
And oh yeah. I just finished playing a game with my friend, so I'm gonna make you your USMCJ link right now.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to rush you.
No.
Yeah, I noticed the Twitch one. I stream on YouTube too, mainly.
Yeah. And yeah, you can make multiple like. You can ask for a YouTube one, and I can send it to your YouTube. Yeah, I'm really approachable. You just let me know what you want. So,
Yeah, YouTube one would be cool. You wouldn't mind.
yeah. So Combat Rock, USMC Combat Rock.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up and get ready for the opportunity of a lifetime.
So yeah, I usually scout around and I try to find people on Twitch and YouTube and now Kick, and this is what I got to offer, and no, I appreciate. You have a really cool TikTok following. That's awesome.
What's that?
You have a really good TikTok following.
Yeah.
Playing
It's not that active, but yeah.
14,000 is a lot.
Yeah, I used
Okay.
to. That was when I was a recruiter too, and used to get pretty popular.
Okay. Live on.
I'm live on
I
YouTube.
am. I'm Adam on YouTube, so just subscribe to your little YouTube thing. Okay, so here it is.
I'll probably see your subscription come up here shortly.
USMC. Wait, are you in the Army too?
No, I'm just in the Marines.
Armies? Okay.
Yeah, why does it say I'm in the Army or something?
Oh no, I was confused.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah, I got another friend here. He's a recruiter in Illinois. Let me ask him. Where do you recruit out of?
I used to recruit out of Zanesville, Ohio.
Okay.
And
Maybe you guys are in the same district.
Yeah, like our headquarters was Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fortunate enough to be stuck in a little mall office.
Fox. Fly. Fox.
Stuck right in this report real quick. Good lord.
P. Combat Rock.
That's not how you spell products.
Haven't seen him in a while. Sly Fox. People change their names. Yeah. I changed my name today again.
What's that?
I was just joking that I changed my Discord name again today.
Oh yeah.
And everything's fine.
Look, I've got like the most amazeballs and critters
Holly. Costa. Not too sly fox. I met another recruiter who is out in Ohio. Yeah, they found recruiting stations and. Did you volunteer for the recruiter?
I did, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, in the army, they have a checkbox like, do you want to be a drill sergeant or recruiter? Like, oh, please, recruit. I mean, drill sergeant. Much rather be a drill sergeant than a recruiter.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. I'll tell you that much.
I know all about it. Like I just went to my E6 course in Texas. But yeah, we know how bad recruiting is and all the genesis. I know all about it. We can talk all night about it. But, we don't need to.
Yeah, dude. I got out of recruiting just in time before the Genesis system was implemented, and
Okay.
just before they could actually look back at like 7 years history of your medical records.
Good. You can.
So I got out
Don't worry about it.
just in time. Yep.
Are you still in, or you get
Yeah,
back out of line unit?
I'm still in. I've been serving for 10 years now, and I'm actually on my way out.
I got 12 more years to go.
Nice. Till retirement.
Yeah.
It flies by, man.
Oh, thanks.
And congrats on getting your E6 course done.
Yeah, now I have to pick up.
And technically, I'm supposed to be doing a career school. That's for once you become an E6 in the Marines, like you go to that school, and once you get that complete, you can now be eligible for E7.
No, yeah. My friend's a E5 recruiter too. He has a brutal. Wait, honestly, we have to be an E6 just to recruit. Well, that's not true. Like, yeah, there are some E5, but few and far too. Well, so you playing Grand Theft Auto usually? G2, right?
Yeah, usually
You
I stream on there, and I'll also do like Construction Simulator or Tarkov and a couple other things.
Yeah, me. My guys like we grind Tarkov. The pattern is everybody plays the shit out of Tarkov after what? It just kind of peters
What's
off.
going on, Adam? How you doing?
Yeah, I was just playing Tarkov earlier with my corpsman friend. And,
Nice.
but yeah, if you need help, just let me know.
I'm trying to.
Level 45.
Oh yeah, I'm not even that high yet. I'm like level 14, about to be level 15. I don't play it a whole lot, and one of the reasons is I don't have a whole lot of people to play with, and usually the people that I do play with get killed a lot, so I try not to
Stop
run with
running.
them.
Stop.
Just
No,
running
I
everywhere.
know all the ins and outs, and it's just like it's not a go balls deep thing. If you want that, I play Call of Duty for that. But here you just have to plan your every move.
Yeah, like Tarkov's more methodical. Like you really gotta take it slow and like not rush into things because you get fucked up.
I sent you your USMG link. It's combat rock.
What's that?
And I DM'd you the link that we make for everybody. So I sent that to your. That once goes to your YouTube. So if you want something to go for your Twitch, just let me know and you can make it different. And I can set it up for you, no problem.
Okay.
Kind of something we do. We love people on the stream team and on Twitch, on Kick. You should reserve your Kick username.
Have
you done that yet?
No, like I haven't used Kick at all. Is that getting more popular with streaming?
It is that platform, and yeah, it sucks being a salesman because they're not
10-4, go ahead, show me 10-4
we don't have a big footprint there yet, but that platform gives people 75% of profits, and that's why it's getting very, very popular. Twitch, because Twitch takes 50%, and this Kick platform, they only take 25% of your profits.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Man, I'm not even like up there enough to start making money.
Yeah.
Let's see. I arrived on scene.
Okay. I'm gonna get detract from your stream because I know you're live right now.
Is your name Adam? Is that?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. I just noticed, like, well, I said hey in the stream earlier, but
Yeah. I can't do YouTube because my kids share my YouTube account and they watch videos. And I watch, but in my emails too. And I'm like, oh.
they're everywhere.
I might just have to make my own YouTube account.
Arrived on scene.
Damn, you actually have to write the reports.
Yeah, like this. I love it. It's tedious sometimes, but just writing reports and everything, it makes it so much more immersive.
Okay.
And this is actually like our no crap CAD system. So if you can see like down at the bottom here, it says 3 Bravo 7, number 45, stuff like that. Like that's different incident reports and stuff in there.
I want to speak with your supervisor. I want to speak with your sergeant.
Oh, dude, there's so many Karens in here.
I want to speak.
There's one guy. He's actually online as an officer now. But if you see in the top right hand corner, the Aaron, like it says Aaron left, Aaron joined.
Yeah.
He has a civilian character named Karen, and good lord.
I want to talk to your sergeant.
Yeah, get your supervisor. What was her name? It was Sam something. There we go. Sam Harley.
Has like the incident already happened, or are they waiting on you?
What's that?
The police log. 2 individuals. No, it's just cool that you're writing the log.
Oh yeah.
people aren't there anymore, right? Like, it already happened.
Yeah, it's already over with.
Mhm.
I'm just writing up my report before I forget about it.
Yeah.
Spelling, Jesus. Is it neither? Neither. Good lord.
It's supposed to get really cold tonight, and I'm gonna kill myself. I'm doing a cleanse. Oh, please. I'm so fat. Really? You think so? I'm still gonna drop some weight, you know? Oh, sure. Okay.
Is it true? Is it a pattern? Is it? Oh, is it true? Still true? 1/3 of applicants get turned away
For recruiting?
for the recruiting. 1/3.
Oh no, they'll take anybody they can get now. After COVID, there was like a higher demand for recruits.
Okay.
But I mean, typically, yeah, like 1/3 gets turned away because of medical issues and stuff like that.
Send it.
24, you go ahead and show me the number check 8083 8083, gonna be corner of Decker Street, Little Seoul.
When you got it, 8083, copy check.
How long you been playing on your G2A server?
On this server?
Yeah, you guys role play.
Yeah, it's a new server that I've helped develop, and I'm part of like the admin team and stuff on there.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah, I'm okay with. Yeah, I let people promote their like private servers and projects. Arma, and yeah, GTA is fine too. I mean, yeah, GTA 5. So if you want.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like we're definitely like trying to recruit more people too. We're a
Yeah.
realistic server, so like you can't just fucking pull out an RPG. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, feel free to promote it and just ping me or like just add me, like you write the Discord server and all the like write your server information or like.
okay.
Yeah, I'm all about it because I let people promote their small enterprises and Arma, Grand Theft G2A. We have a Hell Let Loose server, but kind of taking a break from it. It's like Squad, Jake. It takes. If you play Squad, it takes forever to seed. It kills me try to seed Squad every time. I get miserable.
Yeah, Hell Let Loose is a tricky game for sure, and it can get pretty annoying, especially if you don't have like a good commander or like your team just sucks in general.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to build stuff and whatnot, and I don't really like how they do the sniper teams, but it is what it is.
Oh God!
It's always been that way. Oh hey, I met William. Yeah, my bad. So I met William and I think he. Oh, he's bad.
How about?
So I was talking to William here, and he said he was a recruiter, but he just recently got out of recruiting.
Yeah,
Sounds like
2021.
Oh, okay.
You were a Marine Corps recruiter?
Yeah.
Bro, how'd you not kill yourself?
Bro, I tried. That's not gonna lie, I tried. But
Where were you recruiting at in Ohio?
Zanesville.
I have no clue where that is.
You know where Columbus is?
Kinda. So you're out there where all that water shit's going down.
Yeah.
Kinda. Damn. You didn't want to be a
was.
12?
Fuck no.
No.
No, fuck
What
that
was your
shit.
what was your tour to date APR?
What's that?
What was your tour to date APR?
Mine was pretty high. I was signing 5 up a month, pretty much.
Damn. And I bet you were still trash, huh?
Yep, exactly.
Oh my god. Ain't no good.
Remember I set 5 appointments in a day, and I told my boss at 7 o'clock at night I was leaving, and I said, why the fuck does it matter?
10-4, starting 10-3.
Was it
5's
12?
not enough.
Yeah, I guess not.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I can set
Fuck
28.
recruiting.
I can set 28 appointments a month, but get 2 interviews from.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many
Fuck that.
appointments that I set. Probably well over 100. Not a month, but like within the span of 2 months, and probably only had about 20 show up.
Dude,
And out of that 20,
it's-
maybe like 5 or 10 of them were qualified because they would lie.
Dude, I sit here and I get in arguments with them and everything, and I try to justify it by like saying Genesis an issue. I'm like, it fucking is. It is an issue. I fucking, oh my god, I get so fucking upset. And I'm like, all these 12s and everyone in recruiting command and all this shit, they're problem solvers, except for like when something happens, like when a school shooting happens, they just like people they just need to make laws. They need to do something, right? Well, that's 12s, and that's recruiting command. So they just feel like they gotta do something. They have to take action. But everything that they want to take action towards, they only take internal factors into play. They don't take all the external factors, like how the educational system for the U.S. is at the lowest it's ever been. They don't take into account right now that the job market is flooded by $15 to $28 an hour jobs that are entry level.
Yeah, In-N-Out I was hiring for $22 an hour.
Thank you for interrupting the middle of my story with the beginning of your story. But and then not only do you have that, there's a very large, like the left has moved farther left, which now the right, if you just stay put, you are looked at as an extremist now, and more or less the right looks at the military favorably. So there's been this more divergent move towards more anti-military doctrine, especially within schools.
Mm-hmm.
And COVID gave a lot of people in the schools power that ultimately didn't have any power, and there was a very, very large turnover of personnel within the schools. So a lot of those turnovers, they were not used to us being in the schools. So when it came to going back in, they were like, "Oh, what you doing there, bud?"
When Bravo
You
17
can't come
dispatch,
here.
you can show me 10-8.
Hello.
Oh, dude, are you a
10-4,
cop now?
starting back 10-8. 23.
No,
He's
I'm
a cop fun.
yeah, I'm on GTA role playing.
Oh
Bravo 2,
no,
dispatch.
I heard you throwing 10 codes, and I was like, no. What's your MOS by trade?
I'm a
Unfortunately,
1371.
make contact with
God, you're an
gentleman
engineer?
Yes, sir.
described by the
Oh
complainant.
God, hey, did you ever
Possibly
know a guy named
arrested
Medina?
by the skate park.
Medina. Huh?
Alec Medina.
10-4.
Alec Medina. How long ago was he in?
He's down recruiting right now. He's actually from Ohio.
Medina.
He's a big fucking dude.
Possibly?
He was just out of the wing. He was an engineer with the wing for a little bit, but he'd been in for about 10 years. He's a big old fucking dude now. He looks like he's Like he's Hawaiian almost.
Yeah, I might know him. I've been in for 10 years, and that's kind of ringing a bell.
Just go on Facebook really quick and look up Alec, A-L-E-C, Medina. And it'll say recruiter at United States Marine Corps course, but you go look at his face and see if you know that guy. But,
kind of looks familiar.
Yeah, but I asked because you're slinging 10 codes and shit. I'm an MP, so.
Oh, nice.
That's fucking.
Yeah. it's something.
Listen, being an MP for 9 years, trained me to be a recruiter because no matter what happens, it's made me learn that no matter what happens, I'm not gonna put this gun in my mouth and pull the fucking trigger. So, because literally, I could have done it at any time.
Yep.
As an MP, we actually had a female where he blew her fucking brains out in the hangar of HNX.
Jesus Lord.
Dude, one of the guys that I put in, dude, he's one of those feel good stories. Like, dude had 2 DUIs, like he's 28 years old.
Mm.
He fucked his life up all sorts of sideways. He went to engineer school. He's a class leader. Dude's doing good for himself. He's getting stationed at Seaburg.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to move us up. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
Why,
fine.
Pimo? We're the only
What?
ones.
Yeah, I know.
You fucking make me want to have an aneurysm so goddamn much. I'm sorry. I'm so testy because of this fucking job. I'm so testy, but I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm not a recruiter.
Yeah, fuck. I'm recruiting in the inner city of Milwaukee, which is the most segregated city in the U.S. 5% of my demographic is white. The other 95%, majority of them are African American inner city kids, and then I got Hispanic and some Asian.
People join the military to get out of a bad life. So.
They're too stupid. They're too stupid. They're literally too stupid.
1 Bravo 17 dispatch.
Oh,
Bravo 17, send it.
show me
Is
1019
that
code
the 911 call active, or is that an old one?
No, it's currently active, and it's currently
You'd have to
in
pay me
progress by
to do GTA
Bravo 2.
roleplay.
10-4. You have to what?
You'd have to pay me to be a role player, a cop role player.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to do. You could be a fucking civ if you wanted to.
No,
Oh,
like,
shit.
well, here's the other thing is that how big are you into the law enforcement world?
I'm pretty big because, like, once I get out, I'm going into law enforcement.
All right. So as you know, her what the fuck is it called? Oh, I used to know this shit, dude. It's in regards to incident command and it's ICS. In regards to the ICS command structures, who fucking damn it? Is it FEMA? Is FEMA NIMS? They basically 10 codes aren't supposed to be used anymore.
Right, it's all like plain talk.
Yeah, it's supposed to be plain speak because of dude. Basically, I want to say FERPA, but it's not FERPA. Is it FERPA? No, FERPA violations are for student. So, I believe it's maybe FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Act, or the Federal Emergency Management Agency. They basically said that after 9/11, because so many different agencies would use so many different 10 codes, that it created too much confusion, and other agencies weren't as much up on their 10 codes. So it's really weird because as an MP, we get these like fucking dudes who've been MPs, like our master sergeants and all that, that still want to hear 10 codes.
Yeah.
And then you get like the fucking dudes, like the fucking Nazi cops who use 10 codes because they think it's cool. I'm like, you literally sound like a fucking retard. You know that, right? They're like, we can't let the civilians know what we're saying. I'm like, you literally realize that the sheet with the 10 codes that Pendleton uses is literally on the internet.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I'm like, they tried to justify it to me that they're like, oh, we don't want news agencies and other stuff knowing what's happening on base. And I'm like, we are literally a military organization. Just put crypto on the fucking comms.
Okay.
And dude, they would just, and I think one of our guys one time, instead of calling it a 1050 or something,
Mhm.
it's a deceased. I think it's a 1050, but it's a deceased. Well, I don't remember. But he said the individual appears to be deceased, and they like, he was one of my like Marines that didn't give a fuck, and they like got all pissed, and they called him because they didn't call him over, or they told him to go to a different tag. They told him to go to like tag 2, and they're like, you're not supposed to fucking say that there's a deceased on the radio, and he literally over the radio was like, well, when their head's over here and their body's over there and the rest of their body's over here, I'm not a doctor, but they don't seem to be alive anymore. It was a tranny on a railway that got hit by a fucking Amtrak train going about 80 miles per hour.
Damn.
Yeah, so the evidence zone, the evidence cordon zone was approximate 500 yards.
Good grief.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking insane. So I was one of those dudes where I was like, you know, some fucking faggots, but everyone, it just stays alive for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And I've cited like so much shit to them, being like, stop using fucking 10 codes. And you just know what? I'm like, dude, I'll be fine. Like, you can drop me a 21 and I can give you these 27s and fucking go from there. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I was like, I know some 10 codes. I haven't used them forever. 1048, 10-2.
Yeah. The only reason why we do it, I guess, is because the owner of
It's
the
all
server,
role-playing.
yeah, they want it that way. I prefer
Yeah.
plain talk, but
They just, I don't know. Well, it's also, they're playing role playing, so they want it to sound like, you know, because people literally probably pay to be in there and do it. So
yeah, no, this server, like, I helped develop, and it's not a pay server. Like, you don't have to pay anything. But the owner, like, he's from Michigan, and he has it based off of their departments
stuff.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, 10 codes have gotten pretty standardized across the board, but I mean, still, it's just per, like, after 9/11, a lot of that stuff, they need that. They'd offered me, there was one server that offered me to pay me an hourly rate to do dispatch,
Mm.
and I was like, bro, how much y'all gonna pay me? And,
That game have a license game?
I was really big into Tarkov at the time, and like, it was that or one and two other games I was basically spending my time with, so I was like, they'd have to pay me an exorbitant amount, and they're like, we'll pay like, I think he said like $30 to $40 an hour. I was like, you fucking what? They're like, oh, but you gotta be good at it. I'm like, I ain't that fucking good, but I'm like, dude, like, you put me in the environment, I'll pick it up and I'll be fine. And they're like, oh, you're not, I'm like $20 an hour? They're like, yeah. And so I would just have to log my hours with them. They would pay me $20 an hour to be a dispatcher. And then I was like, I never did it. I never pulled the trigger on doing it though, because I was like on Tarkov, like doing cap grind.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, no, not doing that shit. And then it's just like, I was doing it for my job, and I was so disenfranchised with my job. I was like, I don't want to do this on my weekends.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean,
Because as soon as people start paying you, even though there's not like a timesheet there or like a schedule, they'll be harassing you. Hey man, we need you to get in the server and play dispatch. Like, fuck you. You don't own me. You pay me for the hours I put in, not for, you don't schedule me.
right. No, we are recruiting people. I'm not saying I'm going to recruit you for LEO side or whatever, but
Dude, I don't have any time. You know that.
yeah, I'm actually surprised you're on here.
Dude, I this is shit, man. I get home, my mind, I'm very intelligent. I'm really fucking intelligent. My GT's over 130. I need to sit down when I get off of this shit because I get so worked up during the day that I need to like take 2 to 3 hours to chillax, whether that be reloading ammunition, fucking guns, like tearing stuff apart, putting it together. We're not talking like field stripping. Like today I got in one of my muzzle brakes for my Springfield Hellion that I just bought. So I was tuning it. I was tuning the timing on the brake so that it looked aesthetically pleasing, and then so I could mount my suppressor. So like that's calming for me. Like I could sit here and crank out 300-400 rounds of ammo, and just the repetitive process just calms me down. Like logging into Tarkov and just going into my hideout and collecting all my hideout shit, and then like just doing that. I've made like 8-9 mil past month by just sitting here doing my hideout. I've played a fucking hour.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually kind of awesome. If everything.
I actually need to get all my hideout stuff done. I'm only a level 14 though.
Over the weekend, I was finding nuts and bolts for like 12K, so I bought a shit ton of them, and I was doing it because I make grenades cases and then I sell them. But it's a long-term craft, so I keep them because I specifically keep them because it's a long-term craft. So let's see, what's PPM? PPM, legit. Buy 200 fucking. Spend 21K and I could make. Let's see. So I could spend like 40K and then 20 times 350. So I could make 80K for a 5-hour craft. Fuck yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but I also have my Bitcoin farm going, which right now I just collected 3 Bitcoins out of it. So I got my water collector going, and I just need to go buy fuel from Jaeger. But then the fuel cans go into making the grenades boxes, so it's like find and transfer 3 soaps. Yes, man. Do 3 soaps.
Yeah, there's so much shit that I gotta do on that game. I've just been taking a break from it.
So let's see. If I sell the super water, like 58.
Good lord.
Allergies are killing me.
Dude, they changed up the flea market system. Okay.
Yeah, it's messing with me.
I mean, I like it. I kind of like it. It's a little bit more. It's easier.
Yeah.
They've made it less clicks to do.
I was gonna say, yeah, that big update was what, yesterday?
Yeah,
Or was that today?
used to it.
Everyone's like creaming their pants over the fucking. Over the new the lighting. The lighting fixes that they've done. Oh my god, gunpowder going up.
Man, why is it so quiet?
Yeah, everybody. I played the shit out of Tarkov. I'm already level 45, and I'm bored. I've been playing other games.
It's just so grindy. It's just so grindy.
So grindage.
Some people like it. I mean, some people like it, but then they grind it, and then they're like, "Oh, we want to play the game for the grind, like farming. They want to farm Tarkov." And then
GRRP dispatch.
I got a Concordia key out of my fucking.
Go ahead.
Dispatch.
51 to my location, 8086 for a 4-door black and color city.
Show me 10-8.
10-4 en route.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. He's got a call.
Are you a cop? Yeah, I'm a cop. On G2A. Ah.
Yeah.
That's when I point and laugh at you.
Please do.
So right here, I just got a quest reward. So I got some light bulbs. I got a CMS kit. I got 58,000. Dude, I turned in 3 soaps and got 58,000.
Dude.
Yes, sir. And I just sold all the stuff that I got on the fleet. So I went from 13.2 to 13.9. So I'm basically at 14 mil, but I literally am staring at 3. They're going for 334. So 1 mil right there. So now I'm at almost 15 mil.
Hmm.
And you get all these sweatlord tryhards that try and fucking just run the game so hard. Just like, look at me, I have 15 mil and I haven't played in a month.
Oh, they banned all the cheaters. They got them good. Like, there's a streamer I knew who was cheating, and they finally banned him. But that was like a month after they banned everybody else. Like, there is no anti-cheat in this game. They just go after if you have crazy stats or not.
Well, what was it that they were doing? They said there was a way for them. They were looking at
Dispatch
doing
is 2 Bravo 2.
something. They were looking at
Bravo 2,
doing.
guys.
Oh fuck! I'm trying to remember.
Your
now.
1051 is a red.
Ooh, your money escort?
10-4 copy, thank you.
No, it's a tow request.
Oh,
No, we're using different 10 codes.
yeah. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, maybe like a fifth. It's all come back to me. I haven't done it in 2 years. And my brain's fried from recruiting today. So.
Bro,
I don't know.
how long you been on recruiting duty?
To today, 20 months.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah.
Almost at the
Point-
2-year mark, bro.
0.93 APR.
I wish I could say it gets easier, but nope.
Dude, you don't even I probably have one worse
Dude, let me put it this way. So like, when I was on recruiting duty, first year that I was out there off of par, I took the 9th place top 10 recruiter. And then the second year, which would be technically the 3rd year because it's 9 months of fucking par. Or is it 6 months? I can't remember. I think it's 9 months.
3, 6, 9.
Yep, that's right. So yeah, the second year, which would have been like somewhat of my second year into the 3rd year, I was slated to take 7th place and would have still climbed because that was back in July of 2020, I think. No, 2021. Okay. I was hooking and jabbing and shit, and of course, COVID and people just being, people just being, too wishy-washy. They want it their way and the highway kind of thing, and it doesn't fucking work like that.
12s and staff and COs.
Well, yeah, and then the applicants think they run the show and everything, but
they don't realize they just get manipulated into
2 Bravo
it.
2 dispatch, go ahead and show me transport.
You guys make your applicants stand at parade race?
Oh yeah.
You should.
Attention, parade rest, scream, yell, everything.
Where I'm at, we don't get away with that because it's just like you gotta treat them in a certain way to like keep them. So he recruited in an area where the kids like that in a sense.
Oh yeah, they loved it. They were all about it.
They like the military idea. They like that. Oh, I'm sent parade rest. Like they liked that. They wanted boot camp. Like the kids that I with, we sell them.
Yeah.
Our commitment levels are so just like. So it's like a kid gets the boot camp. I got a female that contracted and then went up in 20-something pounds, and I'm just trying to get her to make a district level waiver to go. And like if she does go, they're gonna be like, she has to drop another 15 pounds, and I'll be like, not my fucking problem. That's a drill instructor's problem now.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way for us.
Well, I understand MCRD discharges, but we could give a fuck less about MCRD discharges, bro.
Yeah. Well, like, we were always like, oh, the MCRD attrition, this and that, and fucking, like, out of the 47 plus people that I put in the Marine Corps, none of them were fucking MCRD discharges.
Yeah. It's really weird because right now I'm sitting on, I think, 4, hold on, I gotta go through my files. Load something that's really important.
Fuck McChris.
I'm not doing anything with Res. So.
Well, I still hate McChris.
No, I got you. I just downloaded a EFT file. So, which doesn't, it's not escape from target, it's electronic. Like, so, here we go. So, box. Form 4 document.
Y'all have like a hard cutoff point.
What do you mean?
So like, if you don't have anything for the next day, is there a time that you just drop everything, go home, retry it tomorrow?
So we have a new boss who's not a 12, so we are starting to get to that. However, our old boss, like I'd be in that bitch, I'd get home at like 10. There were days where I was getting home like right now.
What time zone are you in?
Midwest.
Midwest. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Eastern Standard.
It's 10:30. It's 10:30.
Okay. Yeah, it's 11:30 here.
My old boss's drop dead time was like 9 o'clock.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, like here's the
That's
thing
normal.
about when I was doing it.
Not
You
to
don't have.
interject, but if he was also in a pissy mood, he'd be like, "Oh, you don't got shit. Oh, it's your second day. You don't got shit. Go AC gas station until you get something."
Yep.
At like fucking 9:30 at night. She's like, "Dude, are you fucking serious?" And then like the next day would be training too. It'd be like all hands, and he's like, "No, you need an appointment for tomorrow." It's like, what? You
Yeah.
have to drive 3 hours away to all hands. Like you can have the appointment at fucking. It's like, dude, you're such a fucking cock gobbler. Like the thing is, we grappled in the office though, and I about choked the ever living fucking life out of this man. Like I could have ended his fucking life, and I should have. Like I think one time I did overstep my bound, and he fucking said some shit to me one time, and it was not like he obviously said to me spiteful. And this was after we had that grappling session. I was like, fucking fight. And he just kind of stared at me, and I just kind of stared back, and he just walked away. And I was like, but go ahead.
No, you give in. I couldn't tell you how many times I wanted to fucking strangle my boss. We had a female at one point, so I couldn't do shit.
Oh god,
that was the worst.
Females on recruiting are held on such a pedestal. We have one in our office, and she's sitting there like, oh, she's the big dog right now. She's got like a to her today like 1.8 or like 1.9 APR, and she's like, I literally had my old boss take one of my fucking contracts and give it to her. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And he's like, well, you didn't have the package and everything ready to go. I'm like, he wasn't supposed to be for this month, man, because I was on leave. And so he lost his 3 other contractors. He lost the 3 other contracts, so then he made some shit appear. He magically made some med docs just happened to appear, which he faked, frauded. And then he had the other recruiter create the whole package, or well, he didn't know where to look for my thing package, but he was like, it was all fucked up, it was a mess. And so he had the other recruiter basically just print and do the package, which takes all of, as you know, like not even 30 minutes.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
Depends on how good you are at it.
Then the female recruiter drove the kid up to maps. She drove him up the maps, the 30 minutes up the maps, and then she got the contract.
Jesus.
And dude, I was driving 2 AOs out of our AO to go get. I literally in the morning, I had to wake up at fucking 6:30 in the morning time to go drive out and get to the school when they opened to get an EdVer, a grad ver, to then drive back and get into the office by like 9. And I got bitched at about why I was late. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I did all the med record requests. I did all the fucking 369s. I did everything for this fucking kid.
2806 and all that, yeah.
That wasn't even the hard.
2806 is easy.
Dude, I had a whole package created. Like everything was ready. It was just kind of mismatched and misplaced. But me and the boss had an agreement. Like he wasn't supposed to be for this month. He was supposed to be there for next month. And then he lost his contracts to make mission. So then he just yoinked my fucking kid Then he got mad that all the paperwork wasn't in the correct order, and then he fucking was like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I was good. I would have wrote a 3 that month, but he fucking stole it. And no, I completely get you. Females are held on a fucking pedestal, but it's just like as soon as they don't produce where the command wants them to, they throw them to the side like a used cum rag, go on to the next one that they hold on the pedestal.
Yep. So, my first boss, I'll never fucking forget him. Taught me everything I know about recruiting duty, and he's the one that I contribute my success to. And if you can tell right now, I kind of have like this, not necessarily a stutter, but almost like it's hard to get words out. It's because like fucking recruiting duty fucked me up. But
Same, man.
but as soon as the second, you know, the female got in, I got meritoriously promoted to fucking staff sergeant for my efforts out on recruiting duty. And like I said, I was getting awards left and right and shit. And, you know, the bullshit awards. Like I got my fucking statue.
All sorts of shit.
Yeah, 9th place statue. Fucking.
Did they ask you to become 12?
Mm-mm.
Or do you want to be a boss and run a station?
I was gonna be the boss. However, I got fucked over on it, and that's when the female came in. And it wasn't like the original boss that did it. It was fucking. It was the RI. The RI said
yeah.
no. He wanted to keep me as a fucking canvassing recruiter, and not the boss. Since I was
basically, what you're saying is to production.
50 bikes. What's up? Hey, appreciate the follow.
Too important to a mission.
Yeah, and well, when the female came in, she came up to me and was like, "Hey, everything you're doing for recruiting, like your method and everything, throw it out the window. I want you to do it my way." I'm like, "Fucking excuse me?" And she goes, "Yeah, you heard me." And I'm like, "Why are you gonna take something that's not broken and fix it?" And like, "Do you want us to fail?" And she's like, "We won't fail." And sure enough, we started failing mission and shit. And then I get looked at like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I would have definitely just started dropping 112, 110 a bucket, and just send them up.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning
Well,
of
the
month,
problem.
Be like, oh no, I can't find my mission.
Oh shoot. Follow back gang. Damn you, a cop. Are you a guy cop or good cop, bad cop? I'm a good cop. Ish. But
At that point, it's like fuck them.
yeah. But the thing about it was like she drug my name through the mud and everything, and then the command didn't like me. And the bad problem about it was COVID hit, and fucking everybody emptied their buckets and shit, and then it was a struggle to get anything. Like nothing, and yet, like, they would push you harder and harder, and like they acted like COVID wasn't even a thing. And I was out.
I know. I got here in full swing of it. I think I got out here in 2021. I want to say June of 21.
Yeah. June of 21. I left recruiting duty in December of 21.
Oh, so you came out here right when Emeralds and Genesis was hitting.
No, I was in recruiting from 2019 to 2021.
Yeah, well, I meant, I was like, you were getting out of it, right?
Oh yeah, right when it got it implemented.
Dude, you fucking dodged
like,
the bullet on that
yeah,
bitch.
I count my blessings there, but like I was up at the main office or the headquarters building there in Columbus working, because like I had my SI, the suicide ideation. And then I'll tell you exactly what fucking happened there.
Oh, you have one of those, and then you're automatically a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. So pretty much. Hold on one second.
I don't care.
Go ahead.
Man. The story is the same across the board. They just mistreated you. You gave so much for them.
Yeah.
And then I know it's
Yeah.
it's the same cookie cutter story that happens all over the place.
Yep. Like I was pretty much like the night before it happened. I had like a mental breakdown, and my wife, helped me through it, whatnot. But the reason for the mental breakdown was, McChris went down like it always fucking does. And
Wednesday, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock for you.
Huh?
Always on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Always on a Wednesday, sometimes on a Friday. Just in days it's really inconvenient. But like the system went down. I think it was on a Thursday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. But it went down, so we can, and it went down early in the morning, and it was down the entire day. The entire day.
That'll happen.
All the way up until midnight. And as soon as midnight hits, you can't backlog anything. So
Yep.
it looked like I
us,
did
it's
nothing.
10-11.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, so it must run off the East Coast servers.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I couldn't do anything about it. But I was texting my boss, and this time it wasn't the female, it was a male. But he seemed like a really chill guy at first. Before he became the boss, he was like really
Then
easygoing.
you find out he probably threw you under the bus.
Oh yeah, and it was because of the female. Like she told him that I was nothing but a bitch, this, that, and the other, and but yeah, fucking, he came in, gave me a hard time at every little corner, even though I was the one pulling all the weight. And McChris went down, and I was texting him all the information that I did that day. Like I made this many phone calls, this many messages. I made contact with this many people, and I have an appointment for the next day, this, that, and the other. Right? Well, he's like, okay, that's cool. Just make sure, try to get on McChris if it'll come up before midnight. Put all that shit in there. If not, go to bed, because tomorrow you got to go brief the command while you're not writing any contracts. And he told me right then and there, and this was at like 10 at night. And usually I would be out if I didn't have anything for the next day, dude. You're out there until you found something. And if you didn't find anything and it's like fucking 4 or 5 in the morning, oh well. Like you're out there until you find something.
That's the shitty thing about when COVID hit, is that they didn't know how to respond to it.
Yeah.
So when they got kicked out of the schools and they lost their lifeline, that their way of doing it was just like, oh, just do more. And so that's the mentality, like the whole 2020 mentality was just do more. Make more phone calls, make more ACs, work in the office later. That was just the mentality.
Yeah.
And it was so dog shit. It was just so dog shit, dude. And it's just like, so my computer, I have a similar story to that, but I got BitLockered. My computer got BitLockered out and wouldn't work. So I couldn't log any TCs for that day, and I was literally at a class talk all day. And then I came back, and then I think I had an appointment, an OB appointment with my wife. So I only had like 2 hours to do shit. And then I came back after my wife's OB appointment. It was like 1800, and like nothing was going on. So, and I was sitting there trying to fix my fucking computer. And so I called our tech guy, and the tech guy was like, yeah, just try to do it through a diagnostic and like just unplug it, see if you can run the battery dry, and then plug it back in and see if it'll work in the morning. Like, all right. But I'm also like, thank you for understanding. Like, if anyone asks, blah blah blah, you can cover me. He's like, oh no, I got you, dude. Like, I get how it is up here. And so the tech guy went out of his way, and he told the ARI, like, because he knows, he's like, oh, one of the recruiters isn't gonna have any numbers in because his computer is fucking up. So basically told him that I had a computer fuck up thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is when they were trying to fire me. They ended up assigning me BCP, and I got off of it. I lost 11% body fat, those motherfuckers. Dude, yeah, they were trying to fire me over that, but they couldn't because I lost the weight. So I outlasted the commander. The commander got done with recruiting duty before he could fire me. But so then one of the ARIs was down there, and my boss asked me about a high school community college event, and I'm like, I can't do it, blah blah blah, and I was like trying to give him the reasons of why I wasn't able to go do it. And with an ARI in the office, you know, they're just like they're going through their actual morning brief, and I'm just sitting here like, we never do this properly, you know. And then he's getting on my case about it, and I was like, well, Staff Sergeant, like, I don't know what you want me to do, like, come to school and show me. And because I think I was like within my 9-month eval at that point, so and he wasn't doing it. So he only talked to me for like 30 seconds. He got on the phone with the other recruiter, put him on speaker, and this recruiter just went off for like 5 minutes with my boss, just straight up arguing with him. And no one liked this other guy. He ended up getting RFC'd for some other shit, but the command just couldn't trust him anymore. There was just so much drama surrounding him, they just couldn't trust him. But so because it was that, they threw me into the hat as well, and they gave me a 6105 for arguing with my staff in COIC. Yeah, and it was fucking hilarious, because then it was after one of our pool functions. I had to go up, stand in front of the CO. They gave the 6105. And then during that, the ARI, who is now the acting RI, brought in my activities and results sheet from 2 days prior that had no numbers on it. And then the CO questioned me, like, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. You just don't give a fuck, do you? And then the sergeant major said, like, why didn't you stand up for yourself? I'm like, when I'm in front of a sergeant major, my staff sergeant, a XO, a CO, and a master gun or a master sergeant who's literally trying to assassinate my fucking career, my professional career, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to stand up for myself to the CO and then get told I'm arguing with a commanding officer? Like, and he just kind of, the sergeant major kind of looked at me and went, I'm like, why didn't you stand up for me? This was in a meeting that I had a month after with the sergeant major. Not really a meeting, I was talking to him, and he was like, I'm like, see, sergeant major, you didn't even know. You didn't even know. But now, what does that fix? Here's little old me, non-promotable now. So, thank you. And I had to talk with the sergeant major, and I said, why do I want to be a part of an organization that no longer values me as a member of the organization? And it kind of hit him a little bit. He's like, how are there Marines, how are there sergeants that are literally out here that are so disenfranchised with the organization that I'm like, there's no light, dude. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are fucking me. You guys, he got there and he's like, oh, we're not gonna force you to get on a scale. Just don't be fat. Make sure you guys make your way in by June. And in fucking February, they had me hop on a scale and they caught me. They called me in and command directed me to do a weigh-in in February, not this February, last February. And then put me on BCP. And I'm like, you motherfuckers! Like, so they're trying. If they couldn't get me for one thing, they were gonna try and get me for another thing.
Yep. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yep. And then I got kicked out of a Pri 1 school because some teachers complained to a person, and then the assistant principal just didn't want to deal with it, so they said, you're not welcome back. But it wasn't like, I didn't get the Marine Corps kicked out of the school. They just said, we don't want him the rest of the school year. Can we just have a different representative? Yeah. And so then they gave me a 6105, and they were like, oh, this is a RFCable offense, blah 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 blah, and so all that shit, and we just did zero training last month because for all the recruiters that wrote a zero, so we did that actually on Saturday, and I was there because I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of fucking projects, dude. All kids that are going UMed, all kids that are just fucking. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. I got shit working, but it's just like it's all project.
Yeah, and it doesn't come at a time that you need it or don't need it.
And so this guy who's a boss, he's an aspiring 12. So this is his second time I'm recruiting dude. He's trying to be a 12. And he was like, that's just in the past, man. You gotta let that go. You gotta worry about the now. I'm like, oh yeah, Staff Sergeant? Well, tell me how that fucking, or no, he's a gunny now. I was like, how does that fucking work, Gunnery Sergeant? Because, yeah, you're right. It has nothing to do with my high school community college thing, but it has everything to do with me getting fucking promoted, huh? Because now, I don't give a fuck. I'm not promotable. So I said, what the fuck does it matter? I fucking went off on him. I'm like, you can't say to disregard it and not worry about the fucking past when the past is a bearing on where I'm at right now in my career. And like, this was in front of like 4 or 5 other recruiters. 2 of the other bosses that weren't trying to be 12s, they're just 11s, were like looking at each other nervously back and forth. And then me and this fucking gunny were just going back and forth. And then he told my other staff sergeant to check himself. And this dude has probably got about 80 pounds in this motherfucker. And he's got about probably a foot on him. And like, Medina could have absolutely fucking killed this man. And he told me, you gotta fucking check yourself. And fucking Medina was about to fucking, oh, I thought he was gonna turn the hawk with this dude's fucking head off. But I asked him, I'm like, when is it no longer professional for me to continue sending educators and school staff emails? He's like, well, you need to keep contacting, you need to keep doing it until you get contact with them so that you can MC3 them and explore and align, like all the stupid steps. And I'm like, okay, well, I obviously can't send an email every fucking day. I can't send an email every hour. I'm asking, at what point is it considered unprofessional, or what is the rate at which I should send emails if I don't get a response? He said once a week. I said, but that doesn't make sense. He's like, how many weeks are in a school year? I'm like, 36. He's like, well, there you go. Send an email once a week. I'm like, Gunnery Sergeant, if I send 20 fucking emails once a week to the same counselor, to the same principal, to the same teacher, and I don't get a fucking response, at what point am I going to degrade the relationship? And at what point is it unfucking professional? And then I had a great conversation with our new CO about how he was like, they need to spend more time on professional correspondence and training recruiters to understand how the school system works, how the education system works, and at what pace that they work out. They plan shit out weeks and months in advance. And so I pulled that card out of my pocket and said, the CO, blah, 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 blah. And then he just was like, he just got fucking mad because, like I said, I'm a really intelligent guy. I basically intellectually, in that debate, pinned him into a corner, which he didn't like. So,
of course not.
He said, well, yeah. So he's like, that's what you just gotta do. I'm like, okay, well, he's like, and if you're not confident in going to your schools, that's a problem. I'm like, I'm not confident because of what the command did to me.
Yeah.
Because of what 12s, people that you're aspiring to be like, did to me. For misunderstandings. I said I almost got fired for a misunderstanding that a 12 tried to railroad me for. And all the other room just went fucking quiet. And I was like, and so you say leave it in the past? How am I supposed to leave it in the past when it literally impacts me right now?
Yeah, and it follows you.
Yeah. And it was just, oh, dude, it was, this zero grief. Like, oof, oh, man. And then they would have a talk with our new boss. Because they're like, oh, they just have bad attitude, blah, 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 blah. You need to handle it. And he's like, well, were they wrong?
I hear you.
You're like, well, that's not the point. He's like, well, it kind of is the point because they're not wrong and you guys are telling them conflicting information. They're getting frustrated because they don't understand and they work at a completely dog shit horrible AO and they don't know what's going on and you don't provide them correct answers, or the answers you provide them go exactly against what the RI shop has told them. So like, what are they supposed to do?
Yeah.
And it's like the one guy, he only made one of the other recruiters there. He made only 9 AC contacts that month, but he had 8 interviews from it. 8 interviews from 9 AC contacts. And I'm sitting here being like, if I can set 28 appointments in 1 month and only get 2 interviews, how the fuck do you get 9 AC contacts, 9 appointments, 8 interviews from just ACing? And then they're like, oh, you need to AC more. And I literally looked, and because the one guy said, I honestly don't think they need to AC more. He's like, well, why don't you take that? I'm like, all right. So I went around the room, like, where do you get most of your AC contacts? He said, I get all of them in my school. I'm like, okay, what about you? Where do you get all your AC contacts? He's like, I get them all in the school. And the other one was like, I get like a majority of them in my school. And I said, and I'm like, here I am. I don't have as much, I can't really get into my schools because this Milwaukee public school system is absolute dog shit. And I said, I have nothing in common. I said, I have nothing in common with these kids. Demographically, the position I'm in does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm a white country boy in the inner city. I've had guns pointed at me, and I've had kids threatening to rob me in the schools.
1 second, hold on.
Yeah,
One Bravo 17 dispatch.
Bravo 17, go ahead.
You can show me responding out to that 911 call at 8050.
So
Copy, show
there was
you
that,
en route.
and I was like, it seems to me like they make all their AC contacts in the schools. It sounds to me like they're really good in the schools where that's their target market. If they go in AC in the normal AO, they're gonna waste so much time not finding kids, then their AC numbers are gonna go up. And then we got on this whole tangent about that, and I'm like, why? I said, I'm going out
You
with
have
my
been
AC. I'm
assigned
trying
to
to
call
hunt,
number
trying to find people. I said,
194.
if you want me to just get AC contacts, hey, that's fine and dandy. But when I get nothing from it, when I get 50, 60 AC contacts a month and I get nothing from it, and
Your
you can
call
be like, oh,
number
that's a sales issue, that's a this,
194
that's a
has
this.
been
And I'm
updated.
like, no, because they're all DQ. They're all DQ, or they're all this or this or that and that. And then when I don't get anything from it, now my fucking AC objective is going to go up, and now I'm sitting where I am right now, where I'm getting an admission with 120 ACs a month.
Yeah,
And I
that's
said,
ridiculous.
yeah, and I said, the recruiter over there, who only made 9 AC contacts and got 8 interviews, what's your AC objective? He's like, I only need to get 25. I said, there you go. He's like, well, he's more effective. I'm like, no, we are discrediting and we're discounting the actual extenuating factors of why he's being successful, and you guys are just pointing at a number and saying the stupidest thing that comes to your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, it's a recruiter, it's a recruiter issue. It's an effort issue. And I just want to punch them on the fucking face. It's like, dude, I literally, if I survive this duty and I'm allowed to stay in, I will literally request to go to MTRD San Diego, and I will literally be like, oh, what the fuck is the name of that movie where they were, I want my Nazi scalps. I'm gonna be them. I'm gonna be that
Inglourious
guy.
Bastards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking the dude. I don't know who that actor is, but
Brad
I'm
Pitt.
gonna be Brad Pitt. I'm gonna be Brad Pitt, and my MPs are gonna be my little minions, and I'm gonna be like, I will give you a 72 if you fucking pull over and cite an 8412. I'll literally tell them, you will. I'm like, I would need my 8412 scalps. Like, if I seen a dude like one of those dudes, like my prior ARI, who's now an ARI in St. Louis somewhere, that if I seen that dude coming through the base, I would literally find his fucking car. I would literally find the fucking car he's driving. I would go up, bust the fucking taillight, and then I would camp him. I would fucking camp him. I would wait until he gets in his fucking car and he goes to drive up base. And when he hits this little stoplight and the light don't come on, I'd pull him over and give him a fucking citation for it. I would. And then when he gets an attitude with me, then I would fucking write him up more. I'd give him an MOR. I would give him an MOR, minor offense. I would do so much. I would be so fucking extra and so fucking petty. And then if we ever were doing it in uniform and they see that recruiting ribbon and they'd be like, they'd see the recruiter ribbon, they'd be like, oh, brownie points, I could tell them I'm a recruiter. I'll be like, you fucked up, AA Ron. Now I don't care.
Fucked up, AA Ron.
Hey, you think MPs are buddy fuckers? Oh, you ain't met me yet.
Alright, 1 second. 1 Bravo 17 dispatch.
Why would they not want you after recruiting? Would they if you underperform, can they space slip you or?
They can fire you.
Show me 1033.
Well, fire you, but then you just go back to the
fleet. You go back to the fleet, but there's such a fucking black eye in your career at that point.
Yeah, it's impossible to re-enlist after that point.
You can't re-enlist?
Your call number 194 has been updated.
Like, you wouldn't be able to, like, you'd have to fight, scratch, and claw just to
It
re-enlist.
depends on your MOS. It depends if you are in a mission critical MOS or if you're somewhere there they have a hard time retaining staff because of the nature of it. Like if you were in Intel or if you were in like cyber, or if you were maybe like a SIGINT guy. If you were in an MOS where it's hard to retain staff.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta deafen for a second so I can deal with this one.
Yeah.
If it's in the army, you could stay at.
Hello? Hello, San Andreas State Trooper. If you're in here, call out. Hello? Bravo 17, dispatch.
Bravo 17.
And I walked into the establishment and could not find anybody at this time. Gonna continue looking around. But can you go ahead and send me one additional? I'm getting an uneasy feeling.
10-4. 1 Adam 88 will be en route shortly.
Break 2 Bravo 2 dispatch. I can head that way. 1 Adam 88 if you'd like.
That's fine.
10-4 copy break. 1 Bravo 17, what's your postal?
Gonna be over at 8050. It's gonna be the cyber bar.
Copy. You can show me en route from 809.
Hello? Hello, anybody here? Be advised, there's 2 motorcycles outside. One was running, one was parked, but they were both parked on the sidewalk. Just off of Strawberry Avenue. Hello? Anyone here? Hello? San Andreas State Trooper? Anyone here? Hello?
Bravo 2 dispatch, you can show me 1033.
10-4, showing you 1033.
I searched this entire place. There's nobody around.
Nobody.
Nobody.
You wanna do a double take? I know 2 Bravo 2's here.
Yeah, maybe we'll have 2 Bravo 2 look around the outside, maybe run those motorcycles that were there, see what we can come up with.
10-4.
1 Bravo 17 to 2 Bravo 2.
Bravo 2.
You go ahead and do a perimeter check, and when you get a chance, could you also run those motorcycles?
10-4 copy.
Hello, San Andreas State Trooper, anybody here? Hmm. Oh, wow. Can you hear me? One Bravo 17, 1 Adam 88.
1 Adam 88, I am standing right next to you.
Well, I cannot see you.
Sir, you may want to exit building and come back in. I've got you and 2 ladies in front of me.
10-4.
Two Bravo 2 dispatch. Perimeter seems clear, and I've got the plates. I'll run those right now.
Copy that.
Yeah, that's a negative. I still can't. I don't know. I gotta rub my eyes a little bit harder. Can't even hear anybody in there. I'm gonna be advised, I got a code 0.
Oh, code 0.
Can you help me feed my 57 cats?
1 Bravo 17, 2 Bravo 2.
Two Bravo 2.
Can you stay close to the VIX and make sure that nobody takes mine?
10-4.
Hello? Is that you, Brad?
Money for cat food?
No.
Go figure. Excuse me. It's funny, but started having an issue where I couldn't see anybody in the building. I had to relog. Couldn't see anybody, couldn't hear anybody. Shit's crazy. What up? It's just a scam. Was it Pokemon Go? Buy the cards and just keep getting the same shit. Yep. Now, like, if you had the cards from, like, the 1990s and early 2000s, bro, those things go for a lot. What is going on here? Can't even see. Let's see if I can run in here and I might have to like restart my entire 5M. So I can't even see the guy in the cruiser. Alright, I'm back.
You back?
Yep.
Well, they are heavy in tox. So I'm trying to get them out.
Copy. I'll get the one in all black then.
Trying to be nice to them, but you know, they just want them out. They don't want them arrested or trespassed, but
yeah, but
they need to start complying.
At what point do we escalate things though? That's the thing.
Well, I figure if they continue walking towards the door, we're good.
Alright. Alright, come on, ladies.
Right, this way, ladies.
Wait. I'm not feeling so good.
That's alright. Come on, keep walking. We'll get you outside to some fresh air.
Did you finish your drink? Did you finish your drink?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, careful.
I'll just sleep here. I'll lay right here.
No, come on. We gotta keep going outside. Two intoxicated females is pretty much what's going on. Almost there, ladies. Come on. Step outside, get some fresh air.
Who's gonna clean that?
Well, they'll get it.
I don't want to walk through it.
I'll step around it.
Which one?
You can go to the left.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Alright, go a little bit. There you yep, right there. There you go. Keep going. Alright, go ahead and step over there. There's a freaking egg sitting in the in the alleyway here. An Easter egg.
You can't drive.
But I have to have my bike for work in the morning.
Well, if you drive the way you are right now, you won't have a bike at all. So your options are we could either call you a taxi or you could ride with us.
Can you drive?
I don't know. Maybe.
You ladies have
Doesn't
two
look like
options. You can either call a taxi or an Uber, or one of us can take you to a hotel. Those are your only two options. Neither one of you are riding out of here.
What do you think, Nora?
If I give you a Twix bar, could you drive me home?
Better been a net.
Big nap, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking in my purse.
Yeah. Is there a hotel near here?
There is. The pink cage is around here.
If I give you a Twix bar, can you just drive me home?
Depends on where home is.
Okay.
Okay, you can just drop me off at a hotel.
Okay.
At a
thank
hotel?
you.
You want to go to a hotel too?
Hey, what's up?
Do you wanna share a room at a hotel?
Yeah.
Or
Hey.
Well, lucky for you, there's one just a few blocks away. So I'll give you guys a ride if you want. If you want to hop in the Jeep right there.
maybe one of these nice officers could drive our bikes over there.
Maybe not. And let me get the door for it. Okay, you got it.
I don't feel so good.
Get a 51 for those.
Well, let's either get a 51 or leave them there and they can grab them when they're sober. But
Okay.
see if we can turn that other
call.
one off.
Okay. Always been one of my dreams to ride a hog.
Yeah. Why haven't you bought one yet?
That's dangerous. Oh, I think it's locked. Yeah, it's locked, so you can't.
Well, I guess it's gonna run out of gas.
I guess so.
Well, actually, hold on a minute.
Sucks to suck.
1 Bravo 17, 1 Adam 88.
1 Adam 88, send it.
He asked one of the females if they drive the hog or, yeah, which one of them drives the hog. They left it running.
I know the lady by the name of Nora rides the maroon one.
Copy that. Yeah, if you could
Yeah,
inform
this is-
Nora that she left it running, can't necessarily turn it off. However, I could get some special tools and turn it off.
10-4, I'll let her know.
10-4, yeah, just ask her if she wants me to go ahead and do that. If not, we'll just leave it run.
10-4.
I was really hoping to go for a ride.
Right? That would have been cool. And drive it over there, yeah.
188 to 1 Bravo 17, direct.
Go ahead, sir.
Copy. They would like you to shut the motorcycle off if possible.
10-4. We're probably just gonna leave the bikes here as well. Let them sober up and come get them back. They're tucked away out of the way.
10-4. Is that in approval of the management?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask management if they want them off of the property. Then we'll call 51. If not, we'll just leave them here.
10-4.
Spotify. Still lurking on your stream.
Management for you.
Yeah, if you could chat with the management, that'd be great. I'm gonna try and get this bike shut off.
Sounds good.
One Bravo 17, 1 item 88, direct.
Send it.
And got the bike shut off. I left the keys in one of the saddlebags.
Copy.
Hi, honey. What are you talking about? I am at the gym. I just did 30 minutes on the list. Probably going to do some weights.
I got ultra rare card.
Bravo 2 to 1 Bravo 17 direct.
Send it.
Hello.
294 be advised, manager says it's fine for the bikes to stay here.
Ten four. One Bravo 17, 1 Adam 88 direct.
One Adam 88, send it.
Yeah, go ahead and tell the females that the bikes will remain on the premise. Management is okay with it.
Copy.
Shoot.
Diet's going well. I just want to lose a couple more pounds. Could you call in a refill on the blood pressure medication, just in case? Thanks, Doc. I'll see you in a few weeks.
I cannot hear you if you're talking. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something.
No, I'm not talking right now. I was just saying it.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry for the confusion. It wasn't you
One
anyway.
immediate dispatch.
Okay.
You can show me 10-7, 10-42 for the night.
Copy 10-7, 10-42. Have a great day.
All right, now I can hear you. Yellow. Maybe not.
Loud and clear.
You check your voice box there, buddy. Oh my god, dude. I hate it when it does this. It's like you can't tell if it's you or if it's the other person.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, I got you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So that's gonna say my mic is stuck open. So I'm gonna probably just go 10-7 as well.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a
I
wrap
think
for
it's
the
just
night
us
anyway.
4 anyway. So.
It's enough what you want for this?
Yo.
All right. Sweet. I'm gonna go back out to county though because I have some evidence that I need to log.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, cool. Have a good night.
Hey, you too.
2 Bravo 2 dispatching. Go ahead and show me 10-7 returning to station.
All these red lights, man. I hate driving in the city.
I wanted to play Tarkov all day.
And now that you're playing.
Now I am a sleepy bitch.
You say what?
I said, now I'm a sleepy bitch.
Yeah, fucking. Takes it all out of you. The recruiting duty takes it all out of you.
Are you on recruiting?
I used to be.
Oh. It's like I am absolutely not a recruiter, nor am I anyone who want to be a recruiter.
Hold on a minute. People switched up, that's why. Okay.
Oh. Told me before I was a recruiter. Was that Pimo? He,
No.
Did he just yawn?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Did you see the little trinket I posted?
Oh, tactical? No.
No. I don't think it was tactical. Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm probably just gonna ping you with it. Stand by.
Smash it with a hammer.
Did you say trinket?
Trinkets. I just sent it to you.
Huh.
You can send stuff now?
Huh?
Oh,
I just,
cool.
do you know what that's from?
No, is that from a serial kit toy or Japan or is it?
No, okay, so in Japan, there's these vending machines, but it's like a game, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Appreciate y'all coming out. Actually, you know, I might continue streaming here. I'll just have to go be right back. I might continue to stream Construction Sim. Might end this one so I can rename the stream and everything. But without further ado, that wraps it up for at least the GRRP side of the house. We'll go from there. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, follow button. Hit that little bell if you're on YouTube. That way you can get notified every time I go live. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.